Hey, crafty compadres, and welcome to part 2 of the Starbucks Room Decor. So we're going to start off with a fairly easy one. I'm just going to take the Starbucks logo on the bag and cut around so it's precise with the X-Acto knife, or you can use scissors. But I use scissors to just get the extra fringes off. And after that, I took my Mod Podge and I laid a layer on the black poster board and added my Starbucks logo on top, and added another layer to give it off a nice glossy look, finished touch once it dried. And I started writing on the things that are on the side of a cup that tells you your order that the baristas will look at. So it could be custom, decaf, all the blocks and all the letters that are on top. And if you're a barista, comment down below. That is the most coolest name that a job could ever have. Like barista. It's like, I am a barista. But anyways, the last one is addicted, and I put it in pink to give it a flare of color. And I put a little heart over it because I'm addicted to coffee. It is my secret obsession. And I put hearts around it because I love Starbucks. And that's all. You have a nice poster for your room. For our last craft, it's fairly difficult, but I believe in you guys. I believe that you guys can do this, and we're going to do this together. So we're going to make a trash can look like a hot cup from Starbucks. And so what we're going to do is, to make the lid, we're going to start cutting out circles with the same shape as the lid with the X-Acto knife or scissors. I chose to use both because cardboard is fairly thick, so using an X-Acto knife was hard to stick it all the way through. But we're going to make about 6 to 10, maybe how big you want the top to be. I chose about 6. And for the last cardboard cutout, I made it look like the sipping part that you get the coffee out of. So it had like a little rectangle cut out of it on the top. So then we glued together all the cardboard pieces and painted the sipping part black, or it could be brown for coffee, whatever you want, and covered the raw edges with tape. So then we spray painted all around, and the spray paint doesn't have to be so much in the middle because that will be covered up with the brown cardboard hot holder thing. What is that called? If you know what that's called, comment down below. The thing you wrap around the hot drink so your hands don't get hot. And do it with a friend, because doing with a friend is fun. And I touched up the paint with more paint just to give it more of the color that it is. And I painted the can more white with white paint so it gives off the really, really white color. Not much of the silver that was underneath. And then after that, I start making that cardboard hot holder thing. I don't know what it's called, but you know what I'm saying. So you cut the cardboard so it's long, and then you're going to take off your Starbucks logo on the Starbucks bag by opening it up and cutting around it. And after you do that, you're going to cut off the cardboard edges so it's just one long brown cardboard. After you cut off all the edges, you can wrap around the cardboard around your trash can so you can see exactly where the Starbucks logo should be placed. And after you figure that out, you can Mod Podge down your Starbucks logo, and then you can start writing little details on it, such as the decaf, custom, all the things that are on the side of the cup, and caution, very hot. And if you want to add more touches, you can write your name on the trash can like they do for the Starbucks cups when they call your name. And you can put a wrong name, like if they spell your name wrong all the time, then you could put the name that they usually put as like a little joke that your friends will know. After I finished all that, I lay it aside to let the Mod Podge dry, and I start working on the top again. And I wanted to add a lot of detail, so if you look very carefully on the lid, you can see words that are written in numbers and the recycling sign. So I thought it would be very cute if I added that on because I wanted to make it look as realistic as possible. This part is optional, but I thought that my top needed to look more away from the base of the trash can, so I painted on the extra cardboard that I cut off from the edges, and I painted all white and lay that aside to dry so I can have a top that looks more bulky and more distinct from the base of the lid of the of the cup. I laid that aside to dry, and so I started to add on the cardboard cover around the trash can with hot glue. And once the extra white cardboard pieces were dried, I glued that on as well, on the zip cover and around the trash can top. And it looked very nice because it looked more like a lid. And after that, you're all done and you have your own Starbucks hot cup trash can.
So